You're live.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. If we could call Public Service Committee to order, if I could get a approval on our previous meeting minutes.
Motion to approve the previous minutes.
I have a motion. Can I get a second?
Second.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we have a few pieces before us this afternoon. The first one is authorizing the Director of Public Service, after publicly advertising for bids, to enter into a contract or contracts for the replacement of lighting and signage on certain connector taxiways at the Akron Fulton International Airport and declaring an emergency. Who will be speaking at? Mr. Lettle?
Yes, thank you, Madam Chairman, members of the committee. As you know, back in May of last year, this council passed a piece approving legislation for the main runway 725 out at the airport, where this year we will resurface the main runway, upgrade all the taxiway lights to LED, and we will decouple the north-south runway, which is the 19, which will open up for development. We have 5 connector taxiway to the main that we are going to upgrade in this project. The project you passed last year was an $8 million project. Which was 100% funded by FAA. This project is $645,000, which is a 95.5, which is the 5% is our responsibility. So this will upgrade the lights on all those connector from the taxiway and upgrade the signage. And with that, I'll take any questions.
All righty. Do I have any questions from committee members? Please use the raise hand function if you have a question. I don't see any questions from council members. I don't see any questions or hands raised. Mr. Little, what would be your pleasure?
Consent's fine.
Okay, can I get a motion for consent?
Motion for consent agenda.
Now, motion, can I get a second?
Second.
Yeah, motion and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Ayes have it. Our next piece is an ordinance amending and/or supplementing Title VII, Traffic Code, Chapter 70, General Provisions, Section 70.40, Traffic Journal, publication of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Akron in order to conform the methods of publication with the charter and declaring an emergency. Mr. Lettle?
Thank you, Madam Chairman, members of the committee. We're going through all our sections of the code, and then this section of the code is how we advertise any changes to traffic, whether it's a stop sign or a light, that type of thing. So what we're able to do is do these advertisements on our websites or through other public publications. This is actually going to save us around a little over $4,000 a year by not publishing these in the local newspaper.
Okay. Any questions from committee members? Any questions from council members? Mr. Malik?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Mr. Lettle. I was just wondering, do we know where on the website these are going to go? Is there going to be a separate page or an existing page that we can check out?
I'll get back to you on that. I'm not sure.
Thank you.
Mr. Little, what's your pleasure on this?
Consent's fine.
Okay, can I get a motion for consent?
I'll make the
Motion
motion.
for second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, and our last piece coming before us is a resolution approving and confirming the appointment of Rupa Gurung, is that right, Gurung, to the Metro Regional Transit Board and trustees and declaring an emergency. Mr. Lettle? Or is Annie's
I
doing
can,
this? I'm sorry,
yeah, I
Annie.
can take this one, these samples. Hello. Thank you. Yes, this is an appointment on the Metro Board. Rupa Goering is, she lives in North Hill. So, and I believe Councilman Lombardo knows the family as well. She currently works at AmeriCare Healthcare Services, really focused on client services and kind of community-driven solutions. She's part of our immigrant community. So I think a really important voice to be on the Metro Board to really kind of bring that piece to the Metro Board and that expertise in better serving our entire community. So we spoke with her and think she'd be a really, really great fit. So we did invite her to attend council tonight. So hopefully she's able to make it. And this is Mayor's newest appointment to the Metro Board. So.
Thank you. Annie, when does that term expire? I see she's going in to fill an unexpired term, but then
She is, yeah, it's an unexpired term and it expires in September. And then this will align 3 board positions. So we don't have to stagger so much. So in late September, we'll have 3 board appointments that we can do all at once.
Okay, sounds good. What's your pleasure?
Consent's just fine, please.
Okay, can I get a motion for consent?
I'll make the motion for consent.
Second.
And second, all in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. And we have nothing else coming before us, so we are adjourned.
Our next committee meeting of the day is the Public Safety Committee meeting. Those committee members are Kamer, Samples, Swirsky, Malik, and McKittrick, and that'll begin at 2:15. Thank you.